All right. Ooh wee.
And speaking of Myles Garrett, what are your thoughts about hearing that he said, "I'm tired of Cleveland, man. Y'all got to get me up out of here." How you feel about that?
He earned it. He earned it.
Where would you like to see him go?
Bro, I honestly, like, I like to see him in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I don't know if we got the money for him.
Oh. So no. Hold on. Wait a minute now. Because I know you ready to get paid. I know that. Would you consider maybe taking just a little tad less if you knew you would be playing opposite of Myles Garrett?
Oh, 100%.
You're a team player.
No doubt, no doubt. So with that being said, it's a situation and scenario that if the Cowboys know how to finesse and cook the books, they can get a Myles Garrett. We know that. We know that. I don't think that the Cowboys are capable of doing that. And on top of that, talk is cheap. And, the actions is what we're looking for, not this talking stuff. And it sounds good. It does sound good. But you got to figure out a way to make this shake. Come on with
100%.
It's like meet at the quarterback.
Yeah, will he take less too?
Ooh, and that's the key. That's the key because both will have to kind of, take less to make it happen. So, Jerry, you should throw that out to Jerry. I know you talked to Jerry.
Nah, we would definitely have to make that happen.
Yeah.
Let Jerry know, like, Jerry, what's up, man? I want to get paid. I don't mind. If we can make this happen, let's do it.
As long as he let me be a little bit higher than him.
Hey, now with that conditions, the NFL is not for long. I would love to see Myles Garrett here, but this is his last time of getting a big contract. Of course, he had the big contract on the front end, and I think that he's a year or 2 years into his current contract, and there could be some things to be moved around, right, to get back to your hometown. So where do you want to be? People do what they want to do. Money is money. Would he be willing to take less? Both parties. Micah Parsons already said, yeah, but I still got to get a little bit more than him. And when you look at the books, I don't think that the Joneses are capable of finessing the book. I just don't think they are. But, this right here, this move would solidify a lot of things that we've been having issues with as it relates to that front.
Because you're younger.
I'm younger.
That's the caveat.
Yeah.
You're willing to compromise, but Jared, I got to get a little more than Myles.
Yeah.
Myles willing, not to mention Myles, there's no state taxes in Texas.
Nah, he know that.
He know that.
He know that. He want to be with us, too.
Micah wants to play with Myles Garrett. He wants Myles Garrett to come to Dallas, and he will be willing to take less. But, Jerry, Myles, he wants to get a little more than you.
You hear that? Come on with it. And this will be one of those things that can solidify this team, even though it's wishful thinking, even though we know how the Joneses are operating and working. And it's not like Micah Parsons got a horrible agent. No. David Mugata, have you said that man's name? Ooh, he looking at this like, hey, everybody is one hit away from being a Ryan Shazier. I got to do what's best for my client, and that is ask for these parameters and these type of monies for guarantee. And there's only so much guaranteed money that you can spread out. That will be the number one issue, is the guaranteed money on these contracts as it relates to making the trade for Myles Garrett. What will be the guarantees, and how can you pretty much give Parsons the right amount of guarantees and et cetera. And I'm not saying that it's not possible, but 9 times out of 10, it's going to be way difficult for all of this to happen. But, we've seen crazier things happen in the world of sports. No one before the start of the year thought that Luka would be playing with the Lakers, right? Nobody thought that, especially if you're here in Dallas, MFFL, you know what I'm saying? Mavericks fan for life, right? However that thing goes. But y'all didn't think that would happen. So we'll sit back and watch and wait and see what this will all turn out to be.
You're a little older, so I think you done saw a lot of money, but it's all about the success.
That's a Super Bowl winning line.
Come on with it.
That's a Super Bowl winning line.
Myles Garrett.
Come back home. You train in Dallas anyway.
He do. Get Dak Prescott back. CD. You think CD like that?
CD, I love that.
Please come home.
I got beans and bologna.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! It is you!
It would be lovely, if we can get a Myles here. And I ain't talking about Monroe. It will be lucky if we can get that. And y'all know my saying with luck is when preparation meets the opportunity. And it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, right? And in all of those things, all of those stands there, you got to figure out a way to press the issue and get things going in the proper directions. At the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys with Micah Parsons and Myles Garrett. That would be crazy good. And that would be a Super Bowl kind of caliber line. I would definitely be very happy to get rid of the number 12 pick, for Myles Garrett. Or I would definitely try to figure out ways to finesse and finagle to get a Myles Garrett here. And it's got to be a soul for soul. Law is too expensive. Well, Ferrari's not cheap. You get a different kind of caliber of car versus a Toyota, So that's just for what it is. Ferrari, Aston Martin, all of those cars, they do the same thing that the Honda Civic can do, right? You put gas in it and you drive it to point A to point B. But how you get there is the difference in what it looks like is the difference, right? So with Myles Garrett, you're going to warrant the attention, of hey, you got to respect the speed of that particular automobile. You got to do a whole bunch of other things. So, and then you still got to pay Parsons, right? Look, you can't escape it. To a point and to a degree, I'm looking at this thing like, come on, man, salary cap. Let's screw the salary cap, man. F all of that. Let's go all the way in. Not the way that the Cowboys were talking about last year. But let's live around the edge of that. Because what's really the ramifications of that? I'm looking at the Saints. They're $53 million in the hole. They got to get up under the cap. They probably have to cut some stuff. But they're not finna get penalized, right? You got multitudes of teams. And, of course, you got to finesse. You got to finesse the book. The money will always grow. It will always grow. The NFL is literally pumping out cash left and right. They haven't seen a loss. Even in the pandemic, they haven't seen a loss in revenue. And they're getting deals here, deals there. Learn how to finagle and finesse that. That's all I'm saying with this salary cap. If you have to sign Micah Parsons to a 10-year deal and put some voidable years on that, then let's do it. I heard someone in the baseball league, I forgot the name of that individual, but that brother signed like a 40-year contract. And he offsetted that money by getting $1 million a year or something like that. Maybe we can finesse the deals like that with quarterbacks. I don't know. But then with quarterbacks or with any players. But those voidable years is a way to finesse it too. It can be done. Just got to crunch the numbers. But I want to know how you guys feel about this lofty conversation of Myles Garrett being here with the silver and blue and the star on the side of the helmet is destiny, because it's one of those things that this is where he's from. This is where he cut his teeth in the state of Texas. And hey, can he come home?
Please come home.
Come on home. I got beans and bologna. And teams, when they see Myles Garrett and they see my guy Micah Parsons on the other end.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Sure, yeah. It will be crazy good. Oh, my goodness, it will be so good. Oh, my goodness. The linebackers going to increase their play. The safeties going to increase their play. The quarterback's going to be sweating like, oh, Lord. You know, oh, my goodness. The DB's going to be good. They know that ball got to get out within 2 seconds. Come on with it. So many things you can start to do. And this will not set back Sam Williams, nor a Marshawn Nealon. Oh, my God. Look, you get those boys on rotation. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to talk about what Jerry McCoy said as well about this defense on the next video. Hit that like, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Because Jerry McCoy, he touched on a few of those principles of what else we need as far as the interior. But Myles Garrett, you can line him up anywhere on that LOS. So that's why I want to bring up what Jerry McCoy said in another video about how we can really get things going in the best way possible. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. Come on with it. Come on with it. And remember,
He's willing to take less. But Jerry, Myles, he wants to get a little more than you. You're a little older, so I think, you done saw a lot of money. But it's all about the success.
yeah.
That's a Super Bowl winning line.
Yeah.
That's a Super Bowl winning line.
Myles Garrett.
Come back home. You train in Dallas anyway.
He do. Get Dak Prescott back. CD. You think CD like that?
CD, I love that.
Yes, indeed. And we all would too. Let's get it. Peace.